All right, one more time. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from wherever you're watching us from, and whichever time you are seeing this video. I am Emmanuel Olushola Ayodele, and I'm glad to be on your screen one more time. And this time around, a very quick one. I noticed that some people actually joined the volunteers group and then they left. I decided to DM them myself, and then some of the things that some of the people that I communicated with said it's because they are not in Ondo. Some said I'm not sure I will be able to come for the program, and some said I'm not around Ondo at all. And this is the reason why I actually made this video. The truth is, this program is not majorly for people who are in Ondo presently, or for people who are going to be in the program, so to say. It's not necessary, it's not a must that you should be Ondo based, or you should be on you should join the program live. The fact is, the event is something that will happen between the 25th and 29th of April 2026. It is something you might think you might not be in Ondo at that time, and only God knows your ways might be around Ondo at that time, and you just decide to come. So you don't have to leave the group just because you feel that you are not in town or you are far away. Basically, we need people who can give technical support, people who can give financial support, people who can advise us, who has experience in things like that. You know, we have been doing this program all the while, and then we have limited ourselves. And if you look at what the Bible says in Isaiah 54 verse 2, 3 there, it said we should expound, lengthen the cord. You should broaden, extend to the right and to the left. So if we are so base our plans and our arrangement and all we have to do with the people within Ondo, we are going to be limiting ourselves. So we need people who can give us technical support. You like, if like, take for instance, you have somebody who is going to manage our pages, maybe our social media pages, any of them. Do they really need to be in Ondo? You don't need to be in Ondo. You can be in Lagos and be helping us to manage things all on the internet there. You can be in Ibadan and then be giving us technical support. You have to. There are some people on that WhatsApp group that are not in Nigeria at all. They are not in Nigeria at all. So, and they are there and they are still active there. And because this program is, I think it is high time I introduce the whole movement to you. The Christ the Illuminating Light movement is a call to bridge the gap that religion has created in the body of Christ. It is a movement that God gave me to cushion the efforts of our churches. You know, it is not a church, it's a movement. So we can have people. That's why I said in the first video that you don't necessarily have to be a member of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. You can be from any other Bible, excuse me, any other Bible believing church. All that is important is that you believe that Jesus is Lord and you are saved. In fact, if you are not saved, you can come, because we are extending our tentacles to people who the Bible has given us the work of reconciliation. So we need to bring as many as possible together, all for one goal, to bring as many as possible to that kingdom. So that is what we are doing. So Christ the Illuminating Light movement, we also have some other events that we do, that we've been doing for years. The Voice of Light event program is just a part of of the various things that Christ the Illuminating Light movement have been doing. Like, we normally do a program in the 12th month of the year, December, and then we call that program City Outreach. City Outreach. We call it Evangelical and City Outreach. So we will go to a city of choice, and we organize and a crusade there. And in the morning, we will gather together. For as many of us that are available, we'll gather together, we'll pray together, and then we'll walk into the city and preach to whosoever we see. We just preach to whosoever that wants to listen to us. And then that's what we'll do for the whole day. And in the evening, we'll come together to the crusade ground and pray. And a lot of things I've been doing, and God has been backing us up all the while. So we have programs like that. And we also have another program that we do every 2 months. We call it bi-monthly street crusade. This one we go, basically we've been doing that one majorly in Ondo. And the reason is because we have more of the people in Ondo. And this is the reason why it looks as if it's Ondo thing. So, no, it's not basically Ondo thing. We are a movement that, and to say the truth, if you are part of the group and you are in any state, you could begin a branch or a arm of the movement in that state. That's the truth. You can actually, if we have, like, let's say we have like 20 or 10 or 15 people in Ife, for instance, and this street crusade that we've been doing every 2 months, we can decide to come to your street and organize that kind of a crusade there, since we have about 10 people there. You understand? And like the city outreach that I said we've been doing, the 2000 we were at Ile-Oluji. Last year we did that one in Ondo, and by the grace of God, the one we will do this December, we are going to do it in Ibadan. Plannings are already on ground concerning all of that. So it is not only this Voice of Light, it's also that this Voice of Light is one of the major events that we just decided, like this event now, this program, the Voice of Light, that we titled The Weight of Glory, The Weight of Glory. So that one is going to feature talent hunt. The first 2 days of the program is going to be for talent hunt. And then you can, for those who can sing, you can dance, choreography, drama, presentation, groups or single individuals, instrumentalists, what have you. Anything that God has given to you as a talent. You have people who are good at anything, at doing basically anything. Then those 2 days are for talent hunt. And the people, the first, second, and third, they are going to be going away with 250,000, 150,000, and 100,000 respectively. So that is part of the program of the Voice of Light for this year, April. And we also, and after the 2 days, we are going to have a lot of powerful ministers like Pastor Ayodele, the pastor in charge of Light Generation, the regional youth pastor for Region 39. And we have Pastor Akindu is coming all the way from Lagos, and then our provincial pastor, Pastor Akin Nawo, the Pastor Lagbadegu, and all these powerful men of God are going to be in the program. And on the last day of the program, we are going to have an artist night. It's going to be purely some of our gospel ministers within Ondo and its environment. Some of those people like Tina for Lag Gospel, Timmy Divine, Michael Praise, Ayo, AY Melody, and all of that. Some of our gospel artists are going to also feature that night. It's going to be a night of, we call it artist night. So now, because of all these programs and events put together into this edition of the program, that's why we thought of expanding the volunteers, and that's why we are calling on volunteers. So if you are, maybe you are just seeing this video, maybe you have not been part of any of our programs before, but you are seeing this video and you like, oh, and I can also be part of this. If you are within Ondo, or you are not in Ondo, you are in Lagos, you are even abroad, you can support us financially, you can give some technical advice, you can help us in one area or the other, you can manage our social media platform, you can, and if you are also going to be available that day, that's going to be, because we are going to live stream all the programs from the first day till the last day. So it's going to be all live streamed, and then we will need people to handle all these sections. And this is why, you know, we have some few people already, but then we thought about it that this thing might not be able to function accurately well, except we have more people on ground. And this is why we are extending the volunteers, so that we can have people who can be part of one section of it or the other. And this is why we are making this video, to extend our invitation to the general public, the Nigerians and the world at large. So if you know you can support us in any area, there's going to be a link under this video, or you look at the screen. If you want to DM me directly, you can DM me on WhatsApp 08030481454, 08030481454, or you DM Christlight 09163074853, 09163074853, or you contact Christ Light Official on Instagram, or Christ the Illuminating Light Movement on Facebook, or you contact me directly, ljohnson_studio on Instagram. You can connect with any of these social media platforms, or you click the link under this video that's going to take you straight to our volunteers group. Or you can just comment on this video, share it to other friends of yours, because your friends will actually know a friend who can also be a friend of one friend or the other, and that will help us to be able to lengthen this cord and then expand it. So please, we are looking forward to see you, and to have you among us, to have you in our team. Like I said, Christ the Illuminating Light Movement, we are at it, and we want it. We want a lot of people to partner with us this time around. Although the program is going to take place, this edition of the Voice of Light is going to take place between the 25th and 29th of April 2026, and then we would love to see you there. So for those people who are already on the group, I want to say thank you for your stay, and thank you for joining us all the while. And for some of us who are going to get this video and we are going to reconsider joining us, you don't need to be in Ondo. You can help us coordinate some few people in your area, in your state, in your town, and then definitely we will be there. The whole team will come to your area, and then come and establish, and then come and inaugurate your section of it over there. So thank you so much for your time. Please help us share this video, and then tell it to a friend, and let a friend tell it to another friend. I am Emmanuel Olushola Ayodele, the lead pastor, RCCG Foundation and L. Johnson Studio by profession. So see you on the group, and see you during the program. Thank you so much. God bless you.